What's up, y'all? Welcome to the channel. Can you make a living playing drums? The answer is yes, absolutely. You absolutely can. We'll be on the road all the time and people will be like, so where should I move? How do I find gigs? How do I, get involved in the scene? And, it all depends on what you want to do. There are plenty of guys that, move to Nashville and get a job on Broadway, and they'll stay in town and essentially play in town and make a living doing that, and they make really good money doing that. And then there are guys that want to do the touring thing, and so depending on what you want to do, there are so many different avenues to be a professional drummer, professional musician, no matter what you play. My advice if you want to move to Nashville and get the touring scene, I would say the biggest thing is you have to be present to win. Move to Nashville. Get to Nashville as quick as you possibly can. There are several bars like Red Door, Losers, Winners. There's this thing called Whiskey Jam. Go to that every weekend. Network. There are a lot of guys that are just starting out. They're looking for bands, and you'll start with them, and you could potentially work your way up into one of the A-list or B-level touring gigs. But it's all about networking. It's all about getting to the space. Now, Nashville's not the only place to go. You can go to Nashville, New York, LA, London. There are tons of scenes that you could potentially make a living playing music, and even there's some churches that pay you to come in and play each weekend. There's all these different avenues to make money, but if you want to play music professionally, I would suggest moving first to one of the places where most people are playing music. Now, once you get there, I think a big key, like I said earlier, was find people that are doing it and pick their brain. For instance, I've got friends that have moved to town and wanted to do the thing, wanted to play music for a living. They'll be like, Trip, can you help me find a gig? And yes, I can. A lot of my friends are in the touring scene. They all need bass players, drummers, guitar players, keyboard players, fiddle players, banjo players. Everyone's constantly looking for players. And so there's a lot of ways to get into it. Now, another thing that I would say is find little avenues to make money outside of music, so that way you have the time to do music. And I know that sounds like, Trip, how am I going to find a job? Do Uber, do things like that, do little side hustles to where you can make money and try to make it in the music industry. There's an infinite amount of opportunities out there, and it never stops. No matter the level you get to, when we're touring full time, but I also have a publishing deal. I do play on other records. I'm writing a lot. There's multiple revenue streams. It's not just like, hey, get on the drums and you're going to provide for your family. While that is true, you still want to continue to make more money. You just do all these different things that can allow you to play music for a living. And so it feels and it seems impossible, but it is not. Like, you can do it. You just have to decide, like, that's what you want to do. And a lot of people say, like, I don't have a plan B. No, don't have a plan B. Move and say, I'm going to figure this out no matter how long it takes. But find other little avenues and little jobs that you can do that also bring in money. It doesn't always, you don't have to make a full-time salary playing in a band. While that is awesome, you don't have to do that. Like, you can still play music and get paid to play music, and also have little gigs that you do on the side that can provide for you. So my biggest thing is, like, dude, if you want it bad enough and if you want to play music for a living, work on your chops, move to places that where the music scene is thriving, where people are making money playing music, and network. Like, get out there and meet as many people as you can. For instance, my brother, he was playing with this guy before he had a record deal, and the guy got a record deal. The guy took off and started touring, and he's a B-level act, and you know, he's just growing and growing and growing. But it didn't start out that way. So get to town, find people that are wanting to do the same thing as you. Make as many friends as you can. Go to as many events in town as you can, depending on where you live, and you can do it. Like it's highly possible. And the reason I say move to like a Nashville, New York, LA, London, that's where all the labels are. It's where all the booking agents are. It's where all the management teams are. Austin as well. Austin's a great place, but that's where everything is. So a lot of artists tend to congregate there. Go to those places. Again, meet as many people as you can, and continue to do that. It may take 2 months. In 2 months of moving to town, you could have a gig and be well on your way. It may take 10 years. Like, there are guys that move to Nashville, and it takes them a long time to figure out how to get into that scene. But it is possible, and you can do it. So I just wanted to get on here. I was talking to Tim. Tim made a video about how much does a musician make playing in Nashville, and it's really insightful. If you want to watch that video, it's really insightful as to how much someone makes. But ultimately, if you just want to do music for a living, you can do it. You just have to follow those 3 steps. But thank you guys for checking out my channel. I wanted to get on here and make a quick video. We're at sound check. We're in California. We've got a show tonight. And I just felt like, after talking to Tim, I was like, I feel like there are people out there that want to do this professionally. They just need to be encouraged. You can do it. I promise you, you can do it. If I can do it, anyone can do it. So get out there, make plans accordingly, and go after your dream. Chase it, man. It's really a fulfilling experience when your hobby pays your bills. So don't hesitate. Chase it, chase after it. People are going to think you're crazy. People are going to say it's unstable, and it is. It's a wild thing, but at the end of the day, once you get to that mountaintop, it's a really cool and fulfilling thing to be able to play music for a living. So thank you guys for checking in. I just want to drop this quick little video, encourage some of you guys. I know some of you are on the edge right now of like, should I move? Should I not? Do it. Absolutely do it. It can be done. You just have to get out there and hustle. You got to work, and you got to make connections. Anyways, I'm going to throw this up. See you guys later. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. This is going to be my second video. I'm going to make as many as I possibly can, but thank y'all for tuning in. Like, subscribe, do all the things, and let's keep this rolling. Thanks, y'all.